She's bold, brilliant, and unafraid to speak her truth. Born into one of the most powerful political families in the Philippines, she turned the spotlight into her own empire, becoming a media icon, the fearless talk show host, and a woman who defined an era in Philippine entertainment. This is the story of Cristina Bernadette Coanco Aquino, the queen of all media. From her childhood in the shadow of history, to her rise in showbiz, to the trials and triumphs that shaped her into the woman we know today, join us as we dive deep into the life of Kris Aquino. Cristina Bernadette Coanco Aquino, famously known as Kris Aquino, was born on February 14, 1971, in Quezon City, Philippines. From the moment she was born, Kris was already thrust into the national spotlight, not as a celebrity, but as the youngest daughter of two of the most prominent figures in Philippine history, Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr., a staunch opposition leader during Ferdinand Marcos's regime, and Corazon Cory Aquino, who would later become the first female president of the Philippines. Kris's early life was anything but ordinary. Her father, Ninoy, was a political prisoner during much of her childhood, and her mother became a symbol of democracy after her husband's assassination in 1983. As a young girl, Kris accompanied her mother in many public appearances, making her a familiar face to Filipinos even before she entered show business. She studied at Colegio San Agustin Makati and later graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Arts in English Literature from Ateneo de Manila University. Kris Aquino officially entered Philippine showbiz in the early 1990s. Her debut film, Pido Daida, Sobay Teo, was a massive box office success. She became an instant celebrity, not just because of her famous name, but because of her wit, honesty, and charismatic presence. Soon, she became known as the Massacre Queen in the 1990s due to her string of hit horror and crime films like The Elsa Castillo Story, Viscon Massacre, and Mana Dayoni's Story. Kris was also a versatile television host. She anchored several top-rated talk shows, game shows, and lifestyle programs, including Kris Talk Show, The Buzz, Star Talk, Today with Kris Aquino, Game KNB, Deal or No Deal, Kris TV. Her natural flair for speaking and candid opinions earned her the title Queen of All Media. Kris Aquino's life has always been in the public eye. From her romances, motherhood, to personal challenges, she never shied away from the truth. She had a highly publicized relationship with actor Philip Salvador, with whom she had her first son, Josh. Later, she married basketball star James Yap, and they had a son, Bimbi James Aquino Yap Jr. However, their marriage ended in annulment, and Kris raised her two sons as a single mother. She was known for her strong opinions on politics, entertainment, and even her personal battles. She became one of the most controversial yet respected media figures in the Philippines. Despite all the drama and scandals surrounding her, Kris never backed down and continued to speak her truth. Kris's connection to politics remains strong throughout her life. Her mother, Cory Aquino, served as president from 1986 to 1992. Her brother, Benigno Ninoy Aquino III, also became the 15th president of the Philippines in 2010. Kris actively campaigned for him and remained a vocal supporter throughout his presidency. While she never ran for public office, Kris Aquino's influence in the political and public arena was undeniable. Her endorsements during election campaigns could sway public opinion, making her one of the most powerful non-politicians in the country. In recent years, Kris faced serious health problems. She was diagnosed with several autoimmune diseases, which forced her to step away from showbiz and social media for extended periods. Her health journey was a mix of hope and hardship. She traveled abroad to seek treatments and kept her fans updated about her condition whenever possible. Through all the struggles, Kris remained strong and faithful. Her devotion to her sons and her fans never wavered, and she often expressed gratitude for the prayers and support she received. Kris Aquino's legacy in Philippine entertainment and culture is unmatched. She was more than just an actress or a host, she was a brand, a mother, a daughter of democracy, and a fighter. Her candidness, a humor, elegance, and unapologetic attitude carved her a unique space in the hearts of millions of Filipinos. From fashion to food endorsements, from political influence to viral interviews, Kris Aquino redefined what it meant to be a celebrity in the Philippines. She showed that vulnerability and strength could coexist. Her journey, filled with love, pain, laughter, and faith, is one that continues to inspire many.